Now, can you guess which one is Charlotte Tilbury and which one is Revolution? £29 or £8? Can you guess which side is which? Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Jahan, and today I'm going to be looking at whether the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in Pinkgasm and the Revolution makeup in Bright Light in Pink Divine are really dupes for each other. So if you like that type of thing, you like dupe videos, keep watching. Don't forget to give this video a like because it helps my channel, and do subscribe. So the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm is a cult product, sold out in absolutely minutes. It's only just come back in stock in the Charlotte Tilbury website after a long time of being out of stock, coming back into stock, being sold out everywhere again, and came back randomly this week back in stock. So I picked one of these up. It's £29 for 12 millilitres. It's a pretty expensive product, but it is a very pretty product. I've done a full review on this already and given you my thoughts on the product and the price and whether it's worth it, etc. So go and look at that video if you want a more in-depth look at this. This, however, is by Revolution, who love to do dupes of lots of different brands, and this is their Bright Light stick, and it's a very similar packaging. It's got that sponge tip as well, much more of actually the sponge tip than the other one. And it is meant to be a dupe colour-wise and finish to the Beauty Light one. So I'm going to compare the two for you today, see whether it's worth you buying this one for £8, which was actually £6 from ASOS in the ASOS sale, or this one at £29. So let's have a look and look at this together, and we can decide whether this is really worth it. So first of all, the Beauty Light wand. It has the packaging here is this sponge tip here. I've used this already because I've already reviewed it, and it has a click on and off here so it doesn't spill if it gets squashed. So I quite like the idea of the packaging. And this is the colour here. So it's kind of a frosted sort of pink colour. Very much, I think, like the NARS Orgasm liquid blush. It is a very pretty colour on the skin, very natural, very seamless, and leaves a really beautiful glow. So let's have a look at the Revolution one, which I haven't used yet, which is, again, a very squidgy sponge top. It's a twist up. Keep twisting. Which takes a while to come up. This one was actually £8, and I managed to get it for £6 in the ASOS sale. It's just started to come through now. It's going to burst through any second. There we go here. Now with this one, the colour, it doesn't come through very evenly, so it's come through on some sides and not on others. It started to bead around some sides and not on the others, so that's a little bit annoying when you're trying to apply makeup, but hey ho, it's like more than half the price. And let me swatch that for you. So next to each other, you can see the colours are very different. So this is definitely more of that frosted glazed pink. You can see the more silver running through it rather than gold. Whereas this one for me is more of a rosy kind of gold shimmer running through it. But that's just on the back of my hand. Let's put it one side on my face, and let's put on either side, and let's compare cheek to cheek instead, shall we? So let me bring you in a bit closer. Always go the wrong way first. There you go. So we're going to do the Revolution one on the right side of my face. I'm going to do it exactly the same way, just twist it up again. I don't know if this colour is going to suit me because I think it may be too metallic for my skin tone. Oh no, it's okay. So this already feels a lot thicker, or just texture-wise. Texture-wise, it's more drying, I'd say, than the Charlotte Tilbury one. But it is pretty though. And actually, I thought it wouldn't suit me. I think I put too much on. Let me get a brush and just blur that out a bit. It is pretty, it is very pretty. And it dries down quite quickly, so you do have to move quite quickly. but it is pretty. Let me put a little bit more on because I think I ended up taking too much off after putting too much on. I think that is quite pretty actually. It's very pigmented, and yeah, it leaves a nice glow. Let's try the other side and see whether I've wasted £29 on a product which actually I could have just spent £8 on. Let's have a look. So the Charlotte Tilbury side, give it a tiny squeeze. Don't want it to... There we go. Use a different finger for this, just so I don't mix up the colours. Okay, so I don't know really if this is picking up on camera. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury side, and it definitely leaves more of a glow, especially in that area where it sits on the skin. Whereas the Revolution one, I would say that my skin is pretty glowy on its own, but it doesn't have that same glow just around here that the Charlotte Tilbury one leaves. And I think it's just because Charlotte Tilbury one has more of those oils inside it. This one still is quite tacky, where this is dried down very, very, very quickly, quite firmly. The colours are different. This is definitely more of a pink, brighter pink, and this is more muted. So this is definitely brighter, but they are still both pretty. Would I say it's a direct dupe? I don't think it is a direct dupe at all. I think the products do work, and the texture, the way they dry down, the colours, all that kind of stuff are very different. But would I say invest in, let me just bring you back out again. But would I say invest in the Charlotte Tilbury one? Not unless you're a massive fan of Charlotte Tilbury and you absolutely stan her products. The Revolution one, if you want a similar effect, will give you that at a much, much cheaper price point. They're definitely not dupes of each other, but they are really beautiful products in their own right. So I would say splurge or save. I would probably save on this one, to be honest, and splurge on something more like the NARS liquid blush over this. But I am glad I've picked up on this. I am going to work with this a bit more and see what it looks like with other looks, and see whether I can explore different ways of using this. But yeah, I would say not dupes, but definitely worth picking up the Revolution one if you can get your hands on it. I really hope you've enjoyed this very quick video, this quick review of these two products, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.
Feel like falling deeper.